Mariposa Tarot here with your mid-February Gemini love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have placements in other signs and you would like to check out those readings to get the full picture, have at it. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading, that link is in my profile. I would love to do that for you, Gemini. But let's dig into what your love situation is for mid-February, so that's the 16th through the 28th. I'm going to use tarot and oracle just to kind of get a sense of what's going on between you and get you that clarity that you're looking for, guidance from spirit. What do you need to know about your person? And, what can you do about the future? All right, let's dig. All right. I am going to pull a Wild Unknown Animal Spirit card for one for each of you. Then I'm going to do one Hidden Truth card and one Divinely Guided Message of Love, just to kind of put it together. So, Spirit, can you show me a card for my lovely Gemini watching this, please? Well, I got two of these cards. I'm going to take the whale because that's the one that's on top. So you got a whale of a fun time. That's water energy. Spirit, can you show me a card for their person, please? Gemini's person. I also got two cards, but I'm going to take the vulture because that's what was on top. Okay. All right. And that vulture is air energy. So that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you've got water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take it or leave it. Now let's get a Hidden Truth card for this reading. Spirit, can you give me a card for this? I know I messed up everything. Ooh, what happened? What happened? All right, Spirit, show me a divinely guided message of love, please. Show me a card for my Gemini. All right. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. All right. This vulture here is misunderstood. Vultures are not dirty. They actually come in and purify. So this person is trying to clean up their mess. So there's been a mess going on here. Meanwhile, you as this whale, you are a deep person. You're an old soul. Some people might say that about you. You like to delve deep into situations. You're very emotionally intelligent and healthy and a good communicator, and you are like dependable. You're a very dependable person. A lot of people may come to you for advice. Very interesting Gemini energy. It's giving a lot of feminine energy, but meanwhile there was some indecision that occurred here and may have backfired and caused a rift in this connection, or you guys are together, but like there's a lot that's it's not happening. It could be a commitment issue. It could be that you guys have been together for a long time and it's just not going to that next step. And maybe this person feels like there's a lot they have to fix, a lot they have to do. But it might feel like you give off a very committed energy. Meanwhile, this person is just kind of wavering. So it's like 6, 7. I don't know. But let's figure out more with tarot. Okay. I'm going to look at one card for you, your person, and the relationship, and then guidance from Spirit and clarify where I need to. Spirit, can you show me a card for my Gemini? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Card for my vulture, please. Gemini's person. Okay. Got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Card for the relationship, please. Cards. All right. I'll take both of them. 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Middle, you got the Ten of Swords in reverse. And at the top, you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands in reverse. You only got Sagittarius in here so far. There might be more signs, but that's take it or leave it. It doesn't mean it has to be. There's definitely insecurity coming from your person. I think it is about commitment phobia. I think you feel like this, the Two of Swords is about an impasse, a fork in the road, don't know what decision to make, indecision, crossroads kind of thing. It's like, oh, I don't know what I want to go into this blind, right? Right? Very protective, fearful energy. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's somebody who is just not taking life seriously. They're not dependable. They're wishy-washy. They're like, let's just have fun. It's just like, let's just have fun energy, and you want things to be more grounded and serious. And I think it comes from a place of insecurity about being hurt. This person is very insecure. Like their self-confidence is low. They worry, and it's because they've been hurt so many times in the past that I think that's why they're fearful. They're cautious. They may have been told even as a child that they mess up a lot. Like they might like blame themselves about everything, and it's like self-deprecation, but it's annoying because it's like, stop, and not everything's your fault, but it's like so ingrained. It's hard for them to not do that, but they're definitely like blaming themselves. But their indecision is really dismantling this connection in some ways. And so there's nurturing and work that needs to be done for this to kick off. Like the Ace of Pentacles is like, there is opportunity here for a strong connection, a strong future, but there's a lot of burden that needs to be removed, a lot of barriers that need to be removed. We have to work hard on it. Let me clarify your cards. I just want to know why you're feeling this. That fell. The Six of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. You've got some Aries energy here. Take it or leave it. I was mentioning childhood, and I do feel like this person may have had a very dominant parent, very tough, very strict maybe. And there's some childhood trauma that I think why this person is wavering. But you do feel that this person is your person. You want them to commit to you. And Two of Cups is about giving them your full cup of love. All of it, right? Like not just a little bit of it, all of it. And that is the barrier. That is the past is plaguing this person, and I think you know that. Let's dig more into this person, their feelings for you. The Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Star in reverse. So you've got Virgo and Aquarius energy here. Twos are very significant. We already have 3 of the twos. We're just missing the Two of Wands. And if that comes out, I'm going to fall out. Because that happens to me all the time. So we were talking about the Vulture's about balance. This card is, the Two of Pentacles is about balance in responsibility and obligations, so you're not overwhelmed, right? This person knows they have to do some deep introspection. Like, they need to delve deeper, and I think you embody that energy, but they don't know how to do it because they're afraid. There's a lot of need for healing. There's some anxiety and depression for your person they battle every day. And, they need to dig deeper and find their own reassurance. They can't depend that on you. Yes, you are that beacon for them. You are their earth, you ground them, but they're so insecure, and they're projecting their fears onto this situation, and it's really frustrating because you have nothing to do with their childhood. Like, they have to grow past it. They can't let it interfere with their happiness moving forward. So there's a lot of healing that they have not done, and they know that, and they know they need to, but they're avoiding it. They're in a very, a darker headspace. Like, they're doubtful about what, they're able to do. So they need to look inward. And it's a very, like I said, it's a very, I don't know if I said this earlier, but it's a very self-absorbed energy. Like, they see themselves as the problem. Now, you might not say that out loud, but you might be like, kind of agree. Okay. Because there's work that needs to be done. Not to say you're perfect, but just saying you're emotionally intelligent. You are picking up on this, and they are just avoiding, right? So let's get some advice from Spirit about this. Wow. Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got Cancer energy here. Spirit's guidance. So yes, a conversation needs to be had about the past regrets, past fears that are really, like, plaguing this right now. There is an emotional need, like an emotional upheaval that needs to be addressed. There is we need to check our emotions. His or her or their fear is running the show. It's in the front seat. It's driving the whole thing, the big ass bus. Okay, and you got a first class ticket in there, and you're like, get me off this bus. And they're like, no, I can't. It's like Speed, like the movie Speed. You're Sandra Bullock, and he's Keanu Reeves or whatever they are. And I don't know why I keep saying that. And like, the brakes aren't working, but there's chaos. You guys are gonna crash. You're crashing everywhere. Like, it is chaotic. There's a lot of emotion that needs to be grounded here. There's a lot of projection. There's a lot of assumption. There's jumping to conclusions. There's just this restlessness and assuming the worst. Very much jumping to conclusions and fear of disappointing someone. The fear of, like, having that burden of making a mistake because somebody in their childhood really was hypercritical of everything they did. Like, they may have been, it's like they were a competitive athlete and mom and dad were just, like, drilling them, like, you have to be perfect. Like, there's something about performance anxiety that's going on here too. But again, it's like, are they capable of satisfying your needs? Are they a good compatible partner? Are they financially stable? Are they secure? Like, there's so much insecurity here that if it's so insecure, I don't know if that is a good idea to jump into something like this. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen, and Spirit is saying there's a lot of introspection that needs to continue. Somebody needs to talk to somebody, whether it's a professional or what. But there's realizations that are manifesting. The truth is front and center, and we have to fix the brakes. You know what I mean? We got to stop that bus. Out of control. Somebody may have just watched that movie. I don't know. Or it's like a favorite movie or something. Whatever. Kind of random. But there's a lot to work with. And I feel like you would be carrying the weight of this connection because you are emotionally intelligent. That burden will be very heavy, and it will plague this connection. All right, like, oh, that's a Five of Wands. I was reading that all wrong, Lord Child. Anyway, it still applies. Miscommunication, lack of experience. I kept like that looked like the 10. This is the problem with reading reverse cards. Oh dear Lord. Ay ay ay. But immaturity, like not communicating effectively, not using your words to explain your insecurities and why you don't, like, you're jumping to conclusions about things you've done. Like, the self-deprecation has got to stop. There might be some fear that someone's gonna like jump in and take you away, and so they're afraid of that too. Failure, the fear of failure is fierce in this person. There's just so much anxiety. I really feel like this could be a problem for this connection in the future. And if that doesn't get healed, I really feel like the brakes don't need to be fixed. Like, we might need to just like, they might need to be fixed, but like to pause, hit that pause button until that person is really kind of figuring their stuff out. And then they can come back and be more grounded and understanding and introspective and vulnerable and confront that fear of failure, fear of making mistakes, practicing more radical acceptance. Like, if they're capable of doing those things, then this person can be ready for you. I just feel like there would be a lot of burden on you to carry the emotional side of things, and that's exhausting. You need somebody who is also close to your level, if not more, but at least close to it, more emotionally grounded and just able to speak on that level. And I just think there's just some barriers here. So the mid-February into end of February, there's going to be a lot of introspection here. A lot of, we need to have honest conversations. We really need to just confront this stuff head on, call it out, really make it, it's like, we have got to work on that. I can't carry all of this burden. I cannot be that person who supplies everything and then I lose myself. That Queen of Pentacles, Capricornian energy, she's somebody that is generous and loving and kind and grounded and just nurturing, but like, she will get caregivers fatigue if she doesn't take care of herself, and then she gets lost, and so she's not prioritizing herself. So we don't want that energy. We don't want that to be you. So I'm hoping that this reading can give you some clarity. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to the link in the profile. As it spirit washes love, worth, peace, and happiness over you, and that you feel it every day. Many blessings to you, Gemini. I wish you nothing but the best, and please take care of yourself. Prioritize your needs. Be assertive and say what needs to be said. Okay, don't hold back, because that will come back. It really will. So this person has to face the consequences, face the mirror, and really get real. Bye.